Okay, y'all. So I told y'all that I was gonna do this little mini series, or whatever, how many videos. I don't know how many videos it's gonna be, but I told y'all that I was going to go over my home buying process. So I'm gonna throw the disclaimer out there. Everybody's home buying process is not gonna be the same. So the clients that I'm currently working with right now, their home buying process is totally different than my buying process. So, that I want everyone to understand it's different. So back to me. So I'm going to take you through today. I'm just going to take you through August to December of 2023. So in 2023, that's when I got pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in January 2023. And so I kind of, at that point, I was just like, okay, I don't want to be in this apartment anymore. We have outgrown this apartment. I had a two-bedroom, two-bath apartment. And granted, it was a nice size, but I didn't find out, I found out that I was having a girl, I think at the end of February. And so we needed more room. So, that was the biggest motivator. Like, I gotta buy a house, I gotta buy a house. And I was turning 30 at the end of the year. So I turned 30 in December of 2023. That was my biggest motivation. So, I've been talking to my best friend who is a realtor. And so for a few years, she had been telling me to go ahead and start the home buying process. And I was like, I don't want to, like, I need to pay off my car first. And so lo and behold, I paid off my car in February of 2023. So I was like, okay, now we can do it. Like, I have the extra money. I want to go ahead and get it started. So I first started talking to my lender around that time. And so I put in my application. He sent me his link, which I have the same link because I work for my lender, which that's how much I trust him. So he sent me his application link. I filled it out to its entirety, and then so I had to upload documentation. So you have to upload your. I uploaded my 2021 and 2022 W-2s, my most recent bank statements. What is it? My unexpired driver's license, 1040s, and last 2 months of bank statements. So you have to upload all of that. And so basically, after you do that, they go over your file, and you either are going to get pre-approved or you're going to get denied. So I got pre-approved, and I'm just going to throw this out there too. I was a pre-approved because I had little to no debt, which I still have little to no debt, and my income was what kept me. So I was pre-approved from there. And so I was pre-approved. I don't remember the amount, but my monthly expense was going to be about $1,800. It was out of my budget. Like, I was like, how am I going to do this with three kids? I do not know. I do not know. And so I kind of stressed about it. Um, and I kind of just waited. I kind of waited and waited and waited. And so after a few months, you have to like upload new documentation because I didn't move forward. I was like, I can't move forward. I got three kids. I'm trying to get out of my, still trying to get out of my current full time job. Um, and so it was just like, I gotta figure this out, but I really want a house. So hold up, y'all. I gotta put my phone on the charger. So, um, hold up. Okay, so I'm back. So I had to submit all new documentation and stuff like that because after a certain amount of months, all of that, is not current anymore. So I uploaded that. This is about December. I did that again. Again, I was pre-approved easily because of my situation. Everybody's situation is different, and so um, I was pre-approved at the end of the year. So I think it was the last week. It has to be the last week of the year because I went to go look at my first house. So after you get pre-approved, you ready to look at houses. So I went to go look at my first house on December the 31st of 2023. And so inside of that, I found out, I was told about the Louisville Metro Down Payment Assistance Program, which they cover up to 20% of your down payment if you choose a conventional loan. It'll go, that 20% will go straight to that down payment. If you do a FHA loan, it can go towards your down payment and your closing costs. And so because I had little to no debt, we chose conventional, so it was all going to go, if I got pre-approved for that. And so while, betting on that, I had went ahead and put in my application for Louisville Metro down payment assistance. And so with that, you had to upload all of this different documentation. Um, so that kind of moves us into, I started uploading all that documentation at the end of December, and then that moved on into the beginning of the year to upload that documentation. And it was very lengthy. Like, I had to have like affidavits signed, I had to go to the bank, I had to get stuff notarized, I had to do a lot for that program. And so, I was just, it was based off it's based off your income, it's based off your credit score. And so basically I was just moving on a hope and a prayer that I was going to get it. I'm still like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this house, because it was just, it was just me. So I'm like, am I doing the right, making the right move? At the beginning of the year, I really started going back to church of 2024. I really started going back to church and stuff, and just praying like, I need this to work out, because I want my kids to have a house. Like, my biggest thing is I want my kids to have a house. I want my kids to have a house because I saw my mom. My mom's been in her house for almost 20 years now. I think it'll be 20 years next year in 2026. And so it's like, I watched my mom get a house. I was in middle school. AJ is about to go, my oldest son AJ is about to go to middle school. And so by the time that he goes to middle school, we would be in our house for a year. And so I was like, am I doing the right thing? And sometimes, like, I would cry about it, but I knew that this is what I wanted. So I was like, I have no choice. I have no, there is no turning back. I've already paid off my car. I have little to no debt. What is stopping me except for my own thoughts? So I will explain more in the next video, because I'm going to go deep into Louisville Metro down payment assistance. And then I'm going to talk about another program that my realtor told me about. And that's one thing, before I let y'all go, make sure y'all get a realtor that is really for y'all, that's not just trying to get y'all to the closing table. Make sure y'all get y'all a lender, me, that is not trying to just get y'all to the closing table, because at the end of the day, I have a house. I want to see other people have, other people get to experience what I experienced as far as buying a house. And so, get y'all somebody that is going to be for you, that is going to look into the programs for you, that is going to do what's right for you, because at the end of the day, that's what was done to me. And I'm trying to basically reciprocate that with my clients. So in the next video, I will tell y'all more, because we got a lot of months to go through. My house buying process did not end until July 24th of 2024. So we got some time. So catch y'all in the next video.